अच्छा यार word.
Vettaiyan, a movie where Rajinikanth does what Rajinikanth does best, defy physics, logic and the aging process, all while delivering one-liners that could make grown men cry. But let's be honest, this movie isn't just about the superstar. No, because lurking in the background, or more accurately, in tight denim jeans, is Rooper, the most stylishly inappropriate police officer ever to grace the silver screen. So buckle up, folks, because this review's about to take a hilarious detour into denim territory. So here's the plot. Rajinikanth plays Vettaiyan, a cop who starts the movie with one philosophy: when in doubt, shoot first, ask questions never. He's an encounter specialist whose idea of justice is so extreme that even Batman might tell him to chill. Enter Amitabh Bachchan, playing a mentor figure who's all maybe killing everyone isn't the best long-term strategy, Vettaiyan. Cue Vettaiyan's midlife moral crisis. He's suddenly like, oh no, I've been a bad cop. Should I be not murdering people? But before you can say character development, Vettaiyan decides to just pivot. He stops shooting people and instead starts punching them so hard they'll need a chiropractor for life. Progress? Sure, let's call it that. Then we've got Fahad Fasil.
Hello. Yaar ninga?
Who's apparently a tech genius, but spends the entire movie clutching a Horlicks mug like it's the Holy Grail. This man is supposed to be the brainiac of the crew, hacking into systems, solving crimes, and doing all that nerd magic. But all I can think about is whether Horlicks sponsored this film.
Now Horlicks ane kette.
Adikalam budget illa sir.
At one point, I half expected Rajini to turn to him and say, Horlicks Kudicha, ni genius amari pavaya. And oh, the villain. He's not your usual bad guy with a doomsday plan. Nope, this guy has one mission: monetize online education. Yep, his evil scheme is to take over government schools, slap some overpriced Zoom classes on them, and force poor parents to take loans. I mean, look, we've seen villains try to destroy the world, start wars, or unleash killer viruses. But this guy's weapon is a bad business model. It's like the writers looked at a regular corporate meeting and went, yeah, this is the villainy we need. And then there's Rooper. Oh, Rooper. She's a police officer who has apparently never heard of uniforms. Instead, she spends the entire movie in tight jeans and struts around like she's auditioning for a Levi's ad. It's impossible to take her seriously when every scene feels like the camera is saying, who cares about the crime? Look at these angles. At one point, she's heading to a criminal investigation in slippers. Slippers! Imagine if a fight broke out and you hear that flip-flop slap-slap sound while she's running around and fighting the bad guys. How do the criminals not just die laughing? And let's not forget Rajinikanth himself. Look, the man is a legend, no doubt about it. But even legends can't outrun slow motion. This movie has so much slow motion that I started wondering if I'd accidentally hit the slow-mo button on my remote. Despite all this, here's the thing, Vettaiyan works. Why? Because it's Rajinikanth. He doesn't just act, he owns the screen.
Some mass entry, sir.
You don't question why the villain's plan makes no sense, or why the female cop looks like she's on her way to a fashion shoot. You're too busy watching Rajini walk, fight, and deliver punchlines like he's on a mission to prove gravity doesn't apply to him. The man is a force of nature, and that's why no matter how ridiculous the movie gets, you're still entertained. So in conclusion, Vettaiyan isn't perfect. It's messy, over the top, and occasionally nonsensical. But it's also a reminder of why Rajinikanth is Rajinikanth, because even in a movie with slow-motion chases, slipper-wearing cops, and a Horlicks-loving genius, he makes it all look like it matters. And for that, you can't help but have a good time.